Good evening. This is Tonetta. I hope everybody's doing well. I'm coming to you all with a video this evening to talk about relationships, actually. But I want to, before I get started, I want to, of course, remind you, of course, this is the channel Tonettaclay, my name. But of course, for those who have not yet subscribed to my channel, please do click the subscribe button to your right. And then when the little bell comes up, click the notification bell for all to make sure that you're getting all my videos and all my content whenever I do upload them. So I just want to welcome you all here, new and old members, and I want to let you all know again, this video is about relationships. I know I've been talking about, and of course, relationships, and it's, of course, this is my journey of success in life and business again. Because I know I didn't even say that in the beginning, but that's what this video, of course, is a part of. But I just want to come to you all this evening because I think I did a video a few days ago. But I want to come back again with a video about relationships. And I know I've been talking about my group on Facebook, my business page and group, because I have it both. It's called Speak Your Truth, and then the actual group is called Speak Your Truth Community. And I will put those links in the description of this video. But in talking about that, I know I created that page to, of course, focus more on the individual as far as speaking your truth and those kind of things within your life and in your business. I guess I put it that way, and whatever kind of role that you play. But I'm actually changing. I can't say I'm changing my focus because I actually have always loved relationships and things like that. Because I had a blog, it's called Taboo Love, Sex, and Relationships. And that's on Facebook, and I've had that blog for about 5 years, I think. And it's focused on relationships. That was about couples and talked about sex and all that kind of stuff. But I wanted to actually, that's where my heart seems to lie. And I wanted to, of course, bring that back to this business, Speak Your Truth. So I am bringing that back to this as well. And just to all let you know, because I've been trying to decide and was grappling with exactly what kind of coach, transformational coach I wanted to, of course, pursue, and what kind of role and field and career I want to head into. And I'm choosing, of course, again, to go with relationships, to become a relationship coach. And like I said, the main gist of the business, Speak Your Truth, is to, of course, work with those couples committed and those married couples to, of course, assist in whatever kind of issues that they're going through to, of course, keep them together if that's possible. And, of course, bring back that spark that they may be missing in their relationship as well. Whether that's sex or whether that's traveling or whether that's communication or whatever that spark for them may be. Like I said, I definitely want to make sure that I'm focusing on those things as well. And just to let you know, of course, my page of my business, of course, is focused on couples. But, of course, we all know that within every couple union that there sometimes may be kids, maybe a family, of course, behind all that. And, of course, any changes that the couple makes, of course, is going to make a change in the lives of those kids and in their families as well. And I also wanted to include information to deal with relationships as far as the family, dealing with whether it's foster kids within the family, adoption that's happened within the family, blended families, step families. I want to talk about biological families as well. But like I said, I want to bring all those kind of family dynamics into play as well. So I'm going to be talking about that on that page too. It won't be every single day, but I will dedicate at least a day or two at the most throughout the week to, of course, discuss family dynamics and families and communicating with your family and doing fun things with the kids, that kind of thing as well. So I want to dedicate some of that, like I said, to the children and to the families that those couples have behind them in their households, if they have any. Everybody doesn't, but for those couples who do, that's who that's going to be focused on. I guess I put it that way, because we know, like I said, with change within the couple dynamics, that is always going to be changes within the household as well, that all will, of course, have to get used to and get used to seeing and dealing with and that kind of thing too. So because it's going to impact everybody. And speaking about impacting everybody, I know I'm relationship coach, but like I said, I know we still do, of course, those relationships all have individual people with, I guess, within them, the man and the woman, or however the couple was set up. I guess I put it that way. And we all know that a lot of us bring, of course, baggage from old relationships, different things that may have happened to us, or different things that we may have been through that we haven't yet, of course, worked through, talked about, or healed from. And like I said, I do want to focus at least a day, of course, talking about that as well. Well, some days throughout the month, that kind of thing, talking about that as well, because we all know that within any relationship, if the two people that are in that relationship aren't whole, healthy, that kind of thing, that the relationship will not be whole and healthy. I guess I put it that way. So at some point, I will be talking about some individual healing, some individual challenges and things that we all go through, like insecurities, lack of trust, all those kind of things that we can, of course, and fears about this or that. Like I said, we have all kind of things that go on within that we have to deal with at some point as well. Because like I said, if not, whatever kind of union you're a part of, whatever kind of relationship you're a part of, that's having those things not talked about, having those things unspoken, having those things unhealed in the individual person is going to create some issues at some point within that relationship and within that union. So like I said, I do want to focus on that, but it's the relationship, of course, with your partner, with yourself, and with your family is what I'm focusing on. So I just want to bring that to you all to let you all know that as well, because I know I've been grappling back and forth and going back and forth and knowing good and well that relationships is what I was always, I guess, have been running my blog for, have been doing that for years and years and years and all that kind of stuff. And like I said, I was going back to that. I guess I put it that way. Since I was back in, I'm 43 years old, so back in my 20s, I was always talking about having couples retreats and having workshops for couples to talk about different issues that we face and different things about sex that some folks are scared to discuss in the bedroom, and selling sex toys and doing all these things. And like I said, I had not even done anything, well, besides getting the blog set up. I did do that. But as far as actually creating a business around all of this, I had not done that. And I'm disappointed. But I am disappointed within myself that I have not started it to the extent that I know I could, and with the capabilities and the experiences that I know that I could do. I guess I put it that way. And like I said, that's why I'm bringing this all back. I guess I put it that way as well. And to, of course, expand on things. I do want to have conferences as well. Like I said, the retreats, the different fun family trips and things like that, or couples trips only, destinations, that kind of thing. I want to do all those kind of things. And no, I'm not a travel agent, but I love traveling. I love, well, whenever I can get out and travel, I do love traveling, going to see the sites. I don't care if it's staycations in here in Missouri or wherever it's going to be at. Like I said, I love traveling, seeing things, having those experiences and those adventures. And how fun is it to, of course, go with your partner or to go with your family to, of course, enjoy these experiences as well. And have retreats that, of course, is focused on, um, sorry about that, y'all, that's focused on, of course, couples reinventing that spark in the relationship. So like I said, I definitely want to bring all those things. It won't be today, of course, won't be probably anytime this year, maybe for the conferences and that kind of thing, because of the COVID-19 and all this stuff is kind of shut down right now. And I know when the economy opens back up, we're still going to be having some lagging and some issues and getting things going. So I'll probably have to hold off on that, but I'll play it by ear and see how those things go. But like I said, I definitely wanted to bring this to you all today to let you all know where my current mindset is as far as relationships and my coaching business and those kind of things. And I do want to let you all know, for those who have joined the community, or for those who are about to go join the community, I did do different cover arts and that kind of thing this evening. And I did a whole different about section, actually. I guess I put it that way as well. I just updated today, and I updated some more information and that kind of thing on there as well. So you all can see that, of course. But like I said, I definitely wanted to bring all this to you all. And like I said, I've always had a background, I guess I put it that way, in dealing with relationships. Back when I am a social worker. I've been a social worker I graduated in 1999, so I guess 21 years now. And I've had all kind of experiences dealing with families, whether it was in the foster care system, the adoptive system that I worked a part of as well, families with the shelter and the transitional housing programs I've been a part of, and that was with single moms or children, and some of them had boyfriends or sometimes getting married, that kind of thing as well. But like I said, I've dealt with all that, and right now I'm dealing with seniors and the disabled in a home health care agency. And like I said, most of them are couples as well. So like I said, this is definitely something I'm definitely interested in, because I've always seen all the dynamics within all the relationships that I've ever seen. I guess I put it that way. Growing up, my family, my parents, and all those kind of things as well. And like I said, I definitely wanted to bring that to the table, because I know I've had all these years of experience, and not just experience with families, but experience as far as the relationships that we have with folks in business as well. that we have with different professionals and other social service programs and resources and that kind of thing. All those kind of things come into play when you're talking about families and when you're talking about couples and when you're talking about relationships. Is not, I mean, which I know that's what the page is focused on. But I also, of course, am a resource queen. I guess I put it that way. I think I am. A lot of folks, of course, usually ask for this service, that service, what's going on, how does this work, that kind of thing. And I'm the one that usually connects folks to those kind of services. And that's what I've been doing for the last 20 something years in my social work field. And of course, with my family and friends, if they need that as well, because some of them have needed that as well. And I've, of course, like I said, had all kind of different experiences and that kind of thing. I just want to bring all those kind of things to the table. To, of course, Jesus, y'all, sorry, my sinuses. But like I said, I just want to bring all those kind of things to the table because that's something that definitely interests me and it always has. It always interests me about the dynamics of whether it's a committed relationship or a marriage or even just a dating relationship. Like I said, it just always have intrigued me how some people, of course, have domestic violence because that's what my parents had. Domestic, they had like a very violent relationship, I guess I put it that way. And then on the other end of the spectrum, seeing two different people coming together in a union, being able to support each other, run the household, complete do whatever their roles is within a relationship, and everything goes well. Like I said, I've seen both ends of the spectrum with different kinds of relationships and everything in between. And I know, of course, with coaching couples and things like that, I'm going to see a lot of these. Well, I can't say a lot, but at some point, I will see other types of relationships, other types of challenges coming into play. Whether it is domestic violence or whether it is lack of support or no matter what the situation is, like I said, I've had different dealings with all those things. I guess I put it that way. I myself have been divorced, married, and divorced back in my 20s actually. Got married very young, I guess right out of college, I guess I put it that way. And we were married for about I don't know, legally about 5 or 6 years, but I, of course, left that relationship because of things. He was, of course, being unfaithful, cheating, had several kids, I found out, that kind of thing. So I've had different tumultuous relationships, I guess I put it that way. Some of them were okay, but like I said, that was just one that, a marriage that I had that, of course, was just haywire at times. I guess I'd say that. Of course, everything was upsetting back then, but of course, as I've learned to journey throughout life and learn to forgive and learn to, of course, heal from that situation, me and my ex-husband, we actually are a very good support system for each other. Actually, we still communicate. I am actually the godmother to his kids, with him and his wife, with his kids. Like I said, we have a very supportive relationship, and I can, of course, talk to him about anything. He can talk to me about anything. Of course, my god kids, I love them all. I guess I have three of them right now. So, like I said, I definitely love them all. I don't have any kind of qualms about anything that happened in the past. Of course, like I said, I have forgiven. We've talked about it, and I have moved on. And that's how we, of course, have this supportive relationship that we have now. And like I said, with a lot of people that I have dated and that kind of thing, not a lot of us, well, not all of us, but some of us are, of course, still friends, and we still check up on each other, that kind of thing now. Like I said, there is nothing, they all know I'm not looking to date them anymore, that kind of thing, but we can still be friends after all is said and done. And like I said, those are things that I had to heal through as far as dealing with issues within myself as well. And as far as communicating with them, talking to them to figure out what happened, what's going on, and how we can best move past this if that's possible. Like I said, that's just the kind of person I am. And I know some folks like, you crazy, you shouldn't do that, you shouldn't do this and that. But like I said, the kind of person I am, I can talk to just about anybody and be fine. I mean, that's just me. Like I said, I've always been that way since I was a little kid. I never had too much of a hang-ups, which I know I did have relationships and that kind of thing that went sour. And like I said, some of those folks I still talk to. We still have good communication. We check up on each other, that kind of thing. But like I said, it was a lot of times that I had to, of course, work through those situations as well. Not just, of course, working with the person, that kind of thing, but with me as well. And like I said, I'm just a person that's just, I don't know how to explain it, but like I said, I've always been one who can forgive, move on. Well, I did, of course, I had, of course, a point where I had a bad temper, of course. And I used to hold grudges a lot back in the day. I guess I put it that way. And I had to learn how to, of course, deal with those things within all the things that I was holding in and not being able to speak my truth about. I guess I put it that way. And like I said, those were the things that freed me to, of course, become the person that I am, and and the person that you all see right now. I guess I put it that way. Like I said, and just dealing with all those kind of relationships. Like I said, some people just don't understand why you're still friends with your exes. It doesn't make any sense. Like I said, I'm the kind of person who's friends with everybody. I believe that God put me here to be friend. I mean, I guess to be friends with everybody. To, of course, I guess for those who want to be friends with me, I guess I put it that way as well. But like I said, I don't have any kind of hang-ups about anybody. I mean, whether they're my enemies or not, I'm still going to say hi to you. How you doing? If I'll just keep it pushing. Like I said, some folks I just may not have that same kind of relationship with. If there's different things that has happened within that has soured the relationship, and we just can't meet eye to eye. And of course, I mean, I understand that. I just go ahead and move on. But like I said, if I see that person, I'm still going to speak and keep it going. How you doing? That kind of thing. I'm not one of the people who have a nasty attitude. I never have. I never had a nasty attitude like that. My attitude is always chipper and happy-go-lucky and how you doing? Let's do this, let's do that, that kind of thing. And like I said, I'm able to, of course, move on past all those things. Because I know that people who usually hurt people, well, what they say is hurt people hurt people. I know that. And I know that dealing with some of the folks, actually a lot of folks I've had situations with, I know that, and I can tell that they're hurting inside. There's things that's going on that they need healing from. I guess I put it that way. I can't be the one to do that, because you can always tell somebody this or give people plant seeds in people, so at some point they can, of course, look within and go ahead and make those changes. I guess I put it that way, because we all know what we need to change. I guess I'd say that's our relationship with ourselves. We all know that. Some of us just may not want to, or may not know how to. And like I said, that's where a coach like me comes in at. I guess I put it that way as well, or a life coach or that kind of thing too. Because I mean, of course, they deal more with the individual more in depth than I would. I mean, I would deal with to a certain extent, but like I said, there's life coaches, there's therapists, there's counselors, that kind of thing as well. Depends on what kind of issues the person have and what they're going through. And like I said, with me knowing that hurt people, I cannot just continue to hold grudges. I guess I put it that way, or have any kind of attitudes and oh f her. If I see her walking in the store, I'm gonna beat her down. I mean, I've never been that kind of person at all. Now, yes, I may have been upset. Yes, I have been upset. I can't say I would haven't. But as far as me having a nasty attitude and just being a person who has just repelling people and I don't care about you and get the hell out of my face and stuff like that, I have never been that kind of person. That's not my character at all. So like I said, that's just the kind of person I am. Some folks may not agree with that, but that's okay. Like I said, I know I'm not a God or anything like that, but I mean, I know God instilled that in me, I guess. That kind of character, that kind of judgment, that kind of honesty, that kind of trust and truth, I guess I put it that way as well. In order for me to deal with people, like I said, I don't have that kind of temperament. I never have. And like I said, I'm just wanted to let you all know what's going on new with me at this point and what I've decided as far as my business and as far as what the business is going to be about, what it's going to stand for, and what I'm going to focus on. I guess I'd say that. And like I said, it's definitely about relationships. I can tell you that for the couples, the individual, and in the family. I guess I'll tell you that. I'm trying to see if there's anything else that I have. At this time, just to let you all know that I'm doing a exercise challenge actually. One of the persons on Facebook that I'm friends with, they were having a challenge about him doing 100 sit-ups a day. I mean, 100 push-ups a day. So I took it upon myself the other day to go ahead and join that challenge. And I haven't been doing the 100 push-ups, but I have been doing. I was going to start off with 50 push-ups, 50 sit-ups a day. I need to work on my midsection, not just my arms and stuff like that as well. I got to work my way up to that. I have not did all 50 yet. I have done 30, just about 30 per day. Actually, is what I have been doing since like the last few days since Monday, and I'm very sore, y'all. I'm very very sore, y'all. My sides hurt, my arms hurt, my stomach hurt, everything. I'm like, oh my God, this is horrible. But I know that after this first week or two, it's gonna die down. It's gonna be fine, and I'll be okay after that. I know that because I've of course done kickboxing and all that kind of stuff, and it took about a week or so, and after that I was fine. I didn't have any more pain or whatever, unless I injured myself. Other than that, I was fine. So I know this will be the same way. I know it's no pain, no gain. So I know I have to go through the pain in order to make some gains. I guess I put it that way. Whether that's just within my holistic body, my health, that kind of thing. And I'm not really focused on weight at all. I can care less about the weight, but it's just more about my holistic self. making sure my body's healthy, I'm healthy, my lungs healthy, my heart healthy, all that kind of stuff. So I'm trying to see if there's anything else. I guess I'll save another video for like later on this weekend, I guess. So just to bring back to you all. But I want to come to you all this evening with this video just to kind of talk about the relationships, the relationship coaching, and where I'm headed to with my Facebook group. So like I said again, if you all have not joined my group on Facebook, it's called Speak Your Truth Community. And there is, of course, a business page that goes along with that as well. But the community is where I'm trying to, of course, get you all to go and, of course, join. I guess I say that, and I'll put that link down in the description of this video. I'm trying to see what else. I guess that's it. But like I said, I just wanted to make sure that you all, of course, join the community. And of course, again, for those who have not subscribed to my page here on YouTube, Tonetta Clay, go ahead and click the subscription button to your right. And when the bell comes up, click all for all notifications so that you can receive all the videos whenever I upload throughout the weeks, that you all can know what's going on and stay abreast of my journey and success in life and business. And with that, I'm going to go ahead and get my butt off here. Everybody have a great evening. Take care, y'all. Bye-bye.